Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Open Potato. Welcome back to Captain of Industry, where the automation just keeps coming. We had a little bit of a maintenance crisis in the last episode. However, I am reliably informed that we are now completely over that. That is an issue from yesteryear. We are full on with the coal extraction. We are full speed ahead. We are delivering coal absolutely everywhere to where it needs to go. We have got a couple of brand new refugees coming into the settlement very soon. And by very soon, I mean the next couple of months. Hopefully, we're going to be able to grow the population back to where it once was. And I do indeed hope that we're going to be able to expand all of our production processes, and dare I say, maybe even our population quite substantially over the course of this episode as well. We've also got the farms to expand. We definitely need to look at expanding our farms. But before we do that, I'm just going to wait until we're able to buffer a little bit more maintenance. I'm acutely aware that not everything is quite up to the stage of being fully repaired. We're definitely close, but there's still a couple of sporadic little problems with a few bits and bobs here and there. So best to get that all sorted as soon as we can, and then we will get to reopening all of this stuff, and we're already back to full copper production anyway. So that is fine by me. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how things turned out. Not too disappointed at all. In fact, that's good timing. Let's get this turned back on. Let's get this and this turned back. Ooh, no, not that. Don't want to turn that off. That's a very important bit of infrastructure. Let's get that turned back on too. All right, still 6 workers available, so that is grand. And that should just give us a little bit more iron to play around with, which should help with the maintenance. I think we're pretty much there, actually. I think we have managed to create a little maintenance buffer, which, yeah, almost everything should be at 100%, which is just grand, actually. Yeah, very happy with that. Yep, very cool. Okay, we got the research facilities to rebuild, which we will get to in a little bit. I think for now, if we want to maybe think about increasing... Yeah, maybe let's think about upgrading these farms to be properly irrigated farms. It's going to cost a couple of construction level 2 tokens, but that's fine. I'm very okay with that. That is completely fine. Look at this. Maintenance in versus maintenance out. That is exactly the difference that we need to see. I think that we have almost, very almost fully recovered. And that's exactly where we want to be. So that's grand. We do need more of these rubber things, and we also need a whole bunch of refined copper. That's for sure. But that will no doubt happen in due course. We also need to complete the repair of the ship, which is currently damaged, and we're doing that very soon with all of the iron, which is grand. Ooh, yeah, that's a bit of a yikes. It looks like, let's keep that on pause for now. It looks like we are not able to fulfill the number of workers that we actually require for an irrigated farm, which is somewhat of a problem. Also, fertilizer. Not entirely convinced that we can make fertilizer at this present moment, which is somewhat of a problem, but not necessarily the end of the world. We also need to find a way of getting this water right over here, because we need to make sure that we're able to start rolling out the water to everywhere that it needs to go. There we go. Let's get that built. Let's get the conveyor belt built back. And we can start moving the iron to everywhere, actually. Yeah, that's grand. Still need a little bit more coal, which is a bit of a shame. Why is this taking such a long time? Do I need to roll out some additional invalid position? Ah, I see. This is it's an invalid mining order. Yeah, so that's probably why it weirdly didn't work before. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. Perfect. Okay, that kind of explains a lot. There was one comment which I guess I never clocked. I never clocked that the excavators would only be able to work in a designated square of their own. Doesn't look like it, even though they're occupying the same square. It looks like this excavator is mining a different square. Either way, that at least explains a little as to why perhaps we were having some problems before. But at least now we know that we can go about fixing it. 6 workers apiece. 6 workers apiece here, so we can turn one of these things back on. That's maybe not the worst thing to do. Yeah, sure, we'll do it for. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. We'll leave that. We'll leave that on the go. We need 8 people there. Yeah, so we just basically need more people. And we need more people to, in an ideal world, work in the fields as well. The more, the merrier, I believe. And we should be able to get a few more of these construction parts, which will allow us to create a massive pipe network from here. There we go. And take it back a little bit, perhaps.
I think eat fresh is a great slogan. They managed to convince an entire continent, if not the globe, that eating a foot of bread was somehow good.
Okay, there we go. Blocked by irrigated farm. It shouldn't be blocked by irrigated farm. What's the issue with this? Why are we not able to get this in? This is a little funky, I gotta be honest. Was there not a water input? I guess not, maybe. Maybe not? I guess it just outputs food automatically? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. It's around the back here. Oh, okay. Well, that is, I would describe that as a little inconvenient, actually. Yeah, I would describe that as a little inconvenient. Doesn't super help. Irrigated farm. Can I just maybe build a brand new irrigated farm here? Maybe 2? Yeah, let's get one of those in there. And then let's see if we can maybe yoink in a pipe into here. I don't think that we're going to get it built immediately, but at least it's going to set us down the right course. Okay, we're going to remove the boost from here. We're going to remove the boost from there. We're going to start acquiring a little bit of unity again, which is great. More refugees. That's brilliant. I don't think that I want to turn anything else on at the moment, but we can think about it. We can think about it. Let's have a look. Let's go. Oh, actually, hold up. We do have 16 workers in here already. That's fine. Get that in there, that in there. All right, brilliant. Harvest in 5-point-something months. 5.7 months. And we've got 100% water. And so when we spray, it should be fine. Cool. All right, so that's going to work a little bit better, I think. But we'll just have to wait and see. That leaves us with 4 workers remaining. Anything that we really want to do with that? We could turn, this back on? Would work somewhat. But we still need many more workers. But the good news is, at least we've got an absolute excess of food now. That is at least good news. If I was to demolish this, what would we get? 23 and 30? Moving this and repositioning it over here might not actually be the craziest thing in the world. I have to turn that back onto pause because there's still absolutely nothing that we can do about it. Copper is still looking fine to me. No issues with that process at all. Diesel we're still very good for. Looks like, yep, that's all good too. I think we can probably start to repair... this boat, right? There we go. Repair the boat. Waiting for materials to be delivered. We only need 122 or something, so that's fine. New refugees. Yet we have yet to receive any more refugees since we last got that message. We got 13 months. 13 months until we get more. I think we can just about tolerate that. That is fine with me. We also need to get research buildings built back. That's fine. We can just about manage that too. Let's go into buildings. Let's go into research. There we go. And ship was fully repaired, so we can actually start to look at world exploration, which I actually am very, very excited about. What do we need? We need more fuel? Yeah, so that's kind of to be expected, actually. Fuel for ship. Yeah, let's try and keep this at 100%. Keep empty. Let's try and... Yeah, let's get this to keep empty. And we'll get some research places enabled, but we will pause both of them for now because we have nowhere near enough workers. And let's be real, I need to prioritize the food supply, right? I need to prioritize the food supply. Although it does look to be working fairly well. There we go. More food supply, as you do. Perfect. Yeah, we need to increase unity if we can. The quicker we're able to do that, the better. Crude oil. Yep. Can we remove this rubber from here? I should probably, if I create somewhere that we can store rubber. I don't know what we're going to use rubber for yet, but I guess we'll build rubber storage here. Yeah, that's fine. That should be grand. What's the ETA on the refugees? 8 months. 16 refugees. That's fine. Now, we should be able to go on a couple of adventures. So what do we got here? Unknown location, unknown location, unknown location. Okay, so everywhere is currently unknown. I think that we should be able to pick up people on our trip. The only problem is that we are going to need people. So if I close this, if I close that, and if I close this, I'm pretty certain that we're only barely able to maintain one blast furnace on with one excavator at the moment anyway. So I'll tolerate that. Let's load the crew, and then let's go for a little explorer, shall we? Let's go. No fuel available. Yeah, I know there's no fuel available. That's fine. That is fine. Yeah, it's because we're shifting. It's because we're shifting the fuel across. That's kind of to be expected. That is kind of to be expected. All right, Unity is looking good. Unity is looking real good. No fuel available. It's okay. It's okay. Let's just reduce it to that point. That's okay. I'm quite happy to leave that there for now. Until we get some more refugees anyway, we're not going to be making any maneuvers. But getting more fuel is somewhat important. Thankfully, vehicles don't really require that much fuel, and we're able to get 6 each and every time we process it. Anyway, how are we doing on the world exploration thing? Hey, look at that. What do we got? Cargo ship technology? Brilliant. Okay, let's go for a little explore. On the move. Brilliant. That's what we love to see. On the move. How are we doing in terms of construction components? Not bad. Not bad. We've got a decent amount of everything actually. We just need to get a few more workers. That's pretty much it, right? We're pretty much limited just by workers. We are pretty much limited by just workers. Oh, new tutorial cargo ship. Automate product deliveries from world mines and oil rigs. Wow, this is all brand new. This is all absolutely brand new and is very, very much going to help out. What do we get here? Not enough fuel. I guess we have to go home. Sure, I guess we can go home. It's not a big deal. And then we can go to some of these other places. Damaged cargo ship needs to be repaired before we can use it. But, by the looks of it, we get a free cargo ship. Which ain't too bad. And also, we just got some more refugees there, so that's pretty great. Let's unlock that. Unlock that. We can start manufacturing some more components. Is there anything else that we desperately need to do right now? I mean, research would be good to do. I mean, if I was to do one research lab, potentially. One research lab and maybe get to work on settlement power. No, yes, this is what we need. We need power generation. Let's do power generation. And it also looks like we need to get ourselves another basic distiller. Which we shall do immediately, right over here. Now, will one be enough? I don't know. But we can sure as heck try. There we go. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. How did we get so many workers? We got 31 workers free. What did I do to deserve this? Oh, did we maybe get some workers from the boat? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. The good news is, though, shouldn't take too long at all to get this second distiller up and running. No lab available. Current research is too advanced for our lab. Oh, yeah, that's a problem. How do we upgrade this? Not difficultly. Is that a term? I don't know. Let's get it upgraded and then let's go. Let's also think about what we can spend our extra peeps on. Don't need any additional iron production. We're fine for iron production. Don't need any additional... Let's turn off that. Don't need any additional maintenance production. I think it's, to be honest, just labs. Yeah, hit me with another upgrade, and let's turn that on as well. All right, power generation 2, which is... Yep, it's going to give us way better power generation. Then we're going to get settlement power, so we can actually get way more unity, which is going to be very, very handy indeed. That gives us a little bit of a surplus in workers at the moment, which should really be put back into either copper refining. No, it shouldn't be copper refining. I tell you what, this copper refining should probably, the output of this copper refining anyway, should be stored here. Yeah. There we go. Right, this infrastructure is probably not quite necessary yet, but no doubt it will be soon. How's the extra fuel production looking? Oh, that's looking great. That's looking super helpful. Yeah, that's looking pretty darn good to me. Very, very happy with that. And being able to clear up our legacy power issues, that would also be super great. Plus, now we will have a buffer for copper, which will helpfully allow us to store more and make sure that if we are to have a maintenance breakdown again, we're going to be able to evade the issue fairly easily. Okay, let's continue exploring, shall we? Area explored, found some loot. Was that here? I don't know. I didn't see that happen, but whatever. Either way, I guess that's where our workers came from. That's pretty cool. We got more workers coming very, very soon indeed. So that's grand. The boat is on the move. Hurrah! Everything is working together in perfect harmony. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's perfect. Perfection. Unity is on the decrease a little bit, but I think that we can afford that on a temporary basis. Refugees will be next to arrive, unless we get lucky with the boat. I tell you what, though, we probably do need a little bit of additional water, as I imagine. Yeah, water ain't so hot here. All right, what do we get? Our ship has discovered a settlement, 16 extra pops. Brilliant. Let's keep exploring. Let's push it a little bit. Let's also see if we can try and generate a little bit more rainwater. Yep, there. And... there. Let's also see if we can maybe do something over here. Does seem a little bit complicated, to be honest. Let's maybe not worry about that for now. Okay, good. And then in here. Nice. Nice. Okay, what do we get? We found some more loot. Wowzers. All right, and it looks like we've explored this entire chain here, so that's fine. Power generation 2. We got a new product, and we got a whole bunch of new buildings. Let's continue to push ahead, shall we? Mechanical power storage. No. Let's get settlement power, because I know we're going to need that. Okay, what do we have? Diesel generator, which we've already got. That's fine. Power generator. Power generator, power generator. This is what we need, I think. Now, unless they've changed it. Ooh, new refugees. That's quite handy, actually. Let me get these turned on real quick. Oh, nope. Looks like 2 is enough. 2 is enough. Yeah, so then unless the system has been changed, we need to get mechanical power and then this current... Okay, so we need to get the boiler to power the high-pressure turbine to power the mechanical power thing. And so the boiler needs water and it needs coal. To me, that suggests we need to try and do it over here. That in there. It outputs 8 steam. This takes in... Sure. That there, and then try this here. Try that in there. That goes in there. And let's get a metallurgical smokestack output. And we'll see if this all works. I appreciate that we probably need a whole bunch of additional bits and bobs to actually make this work. We need a whole bunch of construction parts Mark II, and in fact, we've got a whole bunch of workers that have just come in. Let's turn all of that back on. Let's turn that back on as well. Nice. Okay. Settlement power, we're almost done. And we should almost be done with this as well. Right, got a brand new building. We also have fuel stations, which we have yet to build. That's fine. Transformer. Let's go here. Very, very okay with that. Let's continue to press on with the research. Ooh, housing level 2. I would quite like to get that. A cargo depot, cargo ship technology. I don't really feel like we need that, to be honest. What is this, fuel saver? Not really. Not particularly vibing with that. Turbine control. Now, let's get the groundwater pump. Get the groundwater pump. We need 6 additional workers for some reason. I don't know why we seem to just lose 2, but that's fine. We can always make do. 10 months before the next group of refugees are due in. That's fine. Now, we're going to come across pirates at some point soon. I have absolutely no idea when, but it'll no doubt happen. Should probably try and get the boat upgraded before then. Cancel the pending modifications. We don't have enough workers. Where do our workers keep going? Did we lose workers there for a moment? Ah, did they start working in the transformer? Yeah, they did. That makes sense. Okay, so we need to provide electricity. We need to provide water. Neither of which we can do. In fact, I may have just cut my water supply off. I think I might have just done that. Let's ditch that chunk and then retry it. Okay, location explored. 12 pops. Ocean drilling technology. Very cool. Let's keep going, I guess. And let's rebuild this whilst we are waiting. Nice. Okay, this needs to be connected up with water, obviously. That's fine. There's no point in starting this until we get the construction done, though. Ah. This is where our workers have all disappeared to. That's fine. Right, we'll get to grips with this in just a sec, but at least for now we're able to use water. Yeah, okay, so this is our ship. This is the pirate ship. Clearly, we have no ability to destroy them. This is exactly what I was saying. We're gonna come into conflict with pirates eventually. It was quite simply a matter of time. Let's get this turned back on, and let's see if we can try and build a couple more trucks whilst we are waiting here. There we go. Because the queues are getting a little bit long. And in fact, I'd quite like to make sure that we're able to keep up the pace when it comes to iron production. So that's good. We're also... Oh, look, there's the ship. Ship's back. That's a huge increase in the number of population. That's grand. 27 months of food supply. That's cool. And a nice little increase in the water there. Not to mention the fact that we did actually just complete the ability to construct groundwater pumps, which looks like there is a lot of groundwater over here. There we go. And we unfortunately have maxed out our housing limit, so let's get on top of that immediately. Okay, also the ability to get fertilizer sorted, that would probably be pretty good. Ship armor, cargo depot, copper refinement. What do we need? Advanced diesel. Kind of holding off on advanced diesel for a little bit. Let's get ship armor. Let's get ship armor for now. Let's get this process turned back on. Let's get this process turned back on. Yep, that's fine. So it's going to take us down a few workers. Let's get a quick built one of those. We are out of copper now, but that's fine. And let's mark this for demolition here, in the hope that we can maybe, just maybe, speed up our extraction of iron ore, which seems to be needed at the moment. Looks like we've got nowhere near enough. Cool. Alrighty. This is looking good. 15 workers are available. That's grand. Is it time to start thinking about turning on the power? I think it might be. I think it might be. If we're not quite there, we're definitely getting there. I could definitely do with a lot more unity. It's very helpful. Unity is great. Very, very helpful indeed. Also, we do need more power. You're loading up with fuel at the moment. That's fine. We don't need to bother repairing. How are we for iron ore? Not great. Not great at all for iron ore. There we go. Get you assigned there. Yeah, could really do with getting a little bit more iron production. That would certainly be quite helpful. Right, anyway, let's get this turned back on, shall we? And let's get this split down here. Nice. Quite happy with that. So this needs an exhaust. This needs a steam exhaust, and it also needs an exhaust. The exhaust should go into the high pressure turbine. Is there something else that I'm missing? There could very well be something else. Could very well be something else, but I don't think there's any other outputs that we have not considered. Steam input. No, I think that should be everything. Let's get this turned on, and let's get this turned on as well. High pressure turbine needs a transport to output steam low pressure. Oh, have I not put a pipe on somewhere? Oh, here. There we go. That's just the ticket. That's just the ticket. So steam high pressure is what comes in. Steam low pressure is what we still have yet to put out, and then we transfer the mechanical power over to the power generator. It might not be a perfect ratio at the moment, but we can always refine that as we go. Quite happy to do that. There we go. Efficiency is increasing dramatically. Power output looks good. Yep. Pretty happy with this. That's steam high pressure that's being output, so that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Okay, great. Does that allow us to turn some of these off? I think it does, you know. I think it does. 250 megawatts. Connected shaft 4.4. We can output max 1,000, and we're taking in 500. So we can actually get a second one here. Can I connect this on like so? Yeah, try that. Build this as a priority. Quick build with the Unity? Sure. Let's go for it. Missing input. Have we run out of coal now? We've run out of water. It's not super hot. Not super hot when that happens. I'll tell you that much, folks. We do kind of need way more water. Why on earth are we not having problems? Or why on earth are we having problems here? Because we shouldn't be. Okay, the transformer needs more workers than I gave it credit for. That's fine. All right. Let's get this ship sailing. Let's get it sailing down here. We will try and escape the pirates. Okay. Copper refinement. Can we get that? Can we get that done? Copper refinement. We need advanced diesel. Okay, bite the bullet, potato. Bite the bullet. Get it done. We've now got ocean drilling technology, which is a tech that we found just randomly in the ocean. So that's fine. We can get advanced diesel. We can get across the line now. And that should give us, in an ideal world, a much more solid supply of water, which is required for power generation. Yeah, we need a lot of power. We need a lot of power. We need a lot of water in order to power that power, of which we're not getting at the moment. Research complete. Ship armor. Cool. Let's work on those upgrades as well. That's fine. Ship has to be repaired. Ooh, that's my bad. We'll worry about that in a mo. That is cool. All right, when are refugees due? 3 months. Brilliant. Location explored, 20 pops, 42 rubber, a whole bunch of copper. Nice, nice, nice. Right, we are desperate for an increased fuel tank. That's pretty much everywhere that we can explore with this size of fuel tank. That is very, very lame. Where's a better fuel tank? There's got to be a better ship fuel tank somewhere, right? Oh, goodness. I don't know where. I don't know where on Earth the fuel tank is located. I do not know. I do not know. How's our iron ore supply looking? It's looking less bad, actually. Ship has to be repaired. Let's get the ship repaired first. And then let's get it all fixed. Brand new refugees. That's great. Did we also get the people off the boat? I don't think we did. But that's fine. We got 40... In fact, yeah, we definitely did. We got 40 workers here. That's a heck of a lot of workers. A 30-month food supply is absolutely completely fine. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We also got a whole bunch of copper ore there as well. Maintenance is still totally acceptable. I'm not gonna turn the captain's office on quite yet. Groundwater pump has officially been built. So we need 8 water every 10 seconds. This gives us 8 water every 10 seconds. That's fine, actually. So if I get another groundwater pump right here. Right there, yeah. Let's get that in place. That should give us an absolute excess of power. Let's get this turned on. Power transformer turned on. That gives us an extra pip, an extra point for unity. Advanced diesel, that's looking real good. Why don't we get ahead and get housing 2 whilst we're at it. Now that we've repaired the ship, we should be able to proceed with getting a pretty decked out boat, to be honest. Let's go. There we go. We should get all of this refined. It's gonna take a pretty long time. It's going to take a pretty long time to get there, but, I mean, I'm not in any particular rush. We have to fight those pirates if we want to move forward anyway, so there we go. We've got... we're out of... We're out of concrete blocks. That's my bad. No reason why we shouldn't be... Why we shouldn't be getting concrete blocks here. How on earth did this not fill up? How did this fluid storage not do its job? I don't know. Concrete mixer is broken as it lacks maintenance. Yeah, look, it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there once the maintenance thingies have done their job. That's just fine. Okay, we've got advanced diesel, and I need to properly start thinking about this. So, distillation, heavy distillation is gonna take regular crude, turn it into steam, which can just be exhausted. That's fine. And also, what is that? Light oil and heavy oil. And then this takes heavy oil, turns it into diesel, and it also gives sour water, I believe. And the flare burns off diesel, light oil, and heavy oil. Okay, so that notably gives us a way better exchange. A way better exchange for diesel. So we've got 8 oil. It takes 12. So we can basically manage 2 of these right now. I say manage 2 of these because we can't actually manage 2 of these. That takes 16. So yeah, we have 1 heavy distillation units. We can't actually manage to build this. We don't have the parts quite yet, but well, we will have the parts. So this needs to go to here. Yep. And then we need to make sure that we accept sour water. That's good. Okay, output, diesel output needs to go into... It doesn't actually need to go there. It can be built in a brand new tank. I'm quite content to build a brand new tank here for diesel. There we go. Crude oil output. Yep. There we go. And so what do we need? We need steam as an input. Okay, so we actually do need steam. We need high pressure steam. We need high pressure steam as an input, not as an output. I don't know why I was thinking that we would need it as an output. So that's fine. Is there any groundwater around here? There is no groundwater around here. Which, I have to be honest, slightly problematic. That was the wrong way around. Cancel that. There we go. Okay. Let's get that in there. And let's get this to connect up here. Okay, it's a little funky, and in fact, it's a little stupid because we need to get a boiler in the middle here. We need to get a boiler in the middle, and the boiler needs to have water. Don't know why I ever thought that we could do without a boiler doing the boiling, but that's fine. And we also need to get a flare at the other end. Once we've done this, we should be fine. Okay, away we go. It's a little inconvenient to worry about, but it's okay. Once we've got copper blocks back up and running, we should be just grand. How on earth we don't have enough water to make this work? I will never know, but that's fine. How are we doing with the upgrades? Not bad, actually. Not bad. We're getting there. We're getting there for sure. We got an extra bulldozer. What did I envision for the extra bulldozer? I have absolutely no idea. Concrete mixer is broken. Okay, this is getting a little bit beyond a joke. 0.5 unity to repair it. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that handily. Absolutely no issues doing that at all. All right, will that replenish the water supply here? I sure as heck hope so. Although it doesn't look like it is. Oh, maybe it is now. Oh, yeah, we're starting to see a tiny little improvement there. That's fine. Okay, let's get some more research done. Synthetic rubber. Synthetic rubber is important. Would be good to do. But let's actually do copper refinement first. Because copper refinement is definitely way more important, right? Definitely way more important. Right, how's the upgrade going? 36%. We got 320 bits done already. It's pretty good. Let's get another excavator over here. We got one spare. Might as well. Fuel station, we can probably utilize a fuel station somewhere. Dare I say, we can probably utilize a couple of fuel stations in a couple of places. So that might be quite handy. Might be quite handy indeed. The good news is, for power, I think we're sorted. I think we're very sorted. Yeah, we're looking good in terms of power, looking good in terms of water here as well. Let's store water. How much would it cost? 5 Unity to build? I mean, it's not going to make a difference, is it? We have so many construction point 2s to spend. In fact, if I've got so many to spend, why don't we get this all turned back on? Man, concrete blocks. Concrete blocks, concrete blocks. They are the thing that's really holding us back here. Sand we're fine for? It's just water, isn't it? But missing input? What is the missing input here? What on earth is the missing input? Sand. There we go. Okay, good. Got back on top of things. I don't know. I don't know why it's not working. I don't know why it's not working. Needs a little bit of refining, clearly. Clearly. All right. Dismiss housing 2. We're working on copper refinement. That's great. We need a few more workers, and we should have a couple of additional workers coming soon. 500 bits of iron into the refurb of the ship. That's great. Where on earth that fuel tank is going to slide into the equation, I don't know. Let's get sand in here. Oh, no, I tell you what. This needs to be demolished. And then we need to get loose storage as well. We can also get another concrete mixer, funnily enough. In fact, we could probably do with getting an additional 2 concrete mixers. There's no reason why this cannot be automated, at least to the extent where things will work better than they did before. Let's go round the top here, please. Thank you. Settlement is overcrowded. No worries at all. Let's get an additional housing unit constructed. And what is this? A U-shaped conveyor? I think that's exactly what we need, right? Sure. Very, very happy with that. And in fact, I think quick building is not a bad thing to do. Quick build that, quick build that. Excellent. Copper refinement is done. Ooh. Copper refinement. Copper electrolysis. Impure copper plus chemicals. Sorry, plus acid. How on earth do we make acid? We still need to build a flare up here somewhere. Sour water stripper. I think that's what we need to build. I think that's exactly what we need to build. Sour water stripper. This gives us light distillate. Okay. Let's get that in there. So then we can do both of these. And at least for the... At least a bit of the light distillate can be used. Storage. Yep. There we go. And then for the moment, I think using a flare to burn off the excess is just fine. There's always going to be excess. It's an imperfect system. I'm not even load balancing at all at this moment in time. You know, so I'm happy to accept that there will be some imperfections in the system. Okay, accept everything, even though it can really only output light distillate, but that's fine. Right, how many more construction parts do we need? Probably quite a lot, yeah. Probably quite a lot. We're getting there, though. Man, it's still concrete that's the real bugbear here. Let's get a few more trucks assigned. Yeah, okay. It's concrete. It's concrete that's the major problem here. Concrete. Yeah, it is concrete that's the major problem. Let's ensure that that's on keep full orders. And is there another chance of us maybe getting another excavator? That would probably be pretty good. Let's just quick build that. Let's just go for it. Quick build that, get that assigned over here. Let's widen the mining operation as well. Pretty happy with that. This is looking real good. The coal mine is looking real good. Copper mine's also looking absolutely fine. We're creating this massive monstrous hill as well in the background. Pretty happy with that. Groundwater pumps are still working overtime to ensure that we're getting an appropriate amount of power for the settlement now. That's good. We are less than 100 bits of iron away from completing our upgrades. So that's pretty nice. That is pretty nice indeed. Okay, let's continue with the research. Pipes 2, construction 3. Let's go for a cargo depot, eh? Let's go for a cargo depot. Let's get these... actually, let's not turn them off quite yet. Because we do actually need a couple of them. We don't need all of them. But we do need a couple of them. Because this process over here can only output, what is it, 500 megawatts? Yeah. So it's fine. It's a fine setup. It's a fine setup. It's pretty decent, but you know, not quite perfect yet. Right. That's a decent amount of concrete that we've got going on here. Why is it taking such a long time to get moved across to here? Keep full. Will that change things? If I build a couple of these, a couple of additional trucks, that might make a difference. Cut down on the number of trucks here. There we go. There we go. We're finally up and running. We're moving concrete the way we should be. That's just it. All right, nice. It's a little bit of a faff to have to wait this long, but we got there. We freaking got there. And as long as we're able to keep up the pace now, we should be just fine. It is going to put a little bit of a further strain on our iron system, but it looks like our ship is ready to go. Ah, we need 30. Oh, we need 35 crew now. That's a lot. We were only at 15 before. Right, well, no more refugees available. Well, that's disappointing. How am I going to get 35 crew? I guess we stop them from working here? Yeah, I mean, come on, let's get real. That's not super required. Right, let's go and fight some freaking pirates. How big is my ship? That's what I want to know. What's the battle score of my ship? The enemy battleship has got 70 battle score. One ship's with 70 battle score. Cargo capacity 100. Fuel reserves 2,002 kilometers. We can probably get to here. But I want to fight this pirate, even if we can't get any further than that. I'll still do my best. All right. Sand is still looking good. Might need to assign an extra truck, but that's fine. Water, water, water. Seemingly a reoccurring problem here. Absolutely decimated. Look at this. Look at this. Hurrah. Brilliant. We even got some people. Let's go let's go over here. Nice. I'm happy with that. I'm super happy with that. That's looking good. Oh, I need to get a connection to this waste pipe over there. Yeah, that's definitely something that I need to do. Oh, I see. The reason that we don't have enough workers is because all of these processes are starting to come online. Kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense. It's good. It's good. It's a net positive. It's exactly what we need to see. Right, let's get the next level. Oh. Don't destroy my gun. Hey, nice, 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 nice. And we discovered corn seeds. We discovered corn seeds after a battle with pirates? Not quite sure that I understand why that makes sense, but hey ho, let's get synthetic rubber. Heavy distillate rubber. Or heavy distillate gives rubber and light distillate. Flare accepts light distillate. This is flare already, yeah, the flare already accepts light distillate. Okay, it's fine. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there very shortly. 30 workers are needed, and we have got nowhere near enough workers at all. How are we doing for maintenance? Very, very, very fine for maintenance. Very fine for maintenance. Pretty happy with that. No fuel available. We should still have fuel. Maybe because a little bit is dribbled into the heavy distillation chambers. That's okay. It's fine. We can get over that. Hey, how many workers are we going to be bringing home? Good number, 14. Yeah. That is just fine with me. Repair, 158 bits of stuff to repair. That's fine. 21 workers. Let's actually get this this boat unloaded. Which is going to make things slightly challenging a little bit down the road. But that's okay. So the boiler is a-boiling. We're missing steam as an input. Steam high pressure. It is steam high pressure, isn't it? There we go. Off to the races. Let's see if this works. Heavy distillate should come through here. Heavy gas oil, or whatever it's called. Yeah, heavy gas oil coming through here. Heavy gas oil coming through here. Missing input. Oh, yeah, steam high pressure. We need high pressure steam in here as well. Ah. Slight issue. Slight issue. Let's get that tree removed pronto. Nice. Okay, so the tree's going to get removed. You need steam high pressure as well. Why the heckity heck does everyone need steam high pressure? Did I account for that already? I don't think that I did. Yeah, so we either have a choice of sour gas stripping. Right, ditch that then. Ditch that. So that heavy distillate pipe. Let's instead put that into the synthetic rubber machine, which I know we're going to get soon. And instead bridge this over here. Connect that up there. That's good. And let's start stripping. There we go. Let's start stripping the heavy gas out there. We should be able to start getting diesel here fairly regularly, fairly soon. Why on earth are we not getting rid of this tree? Don't think that I can delete the tree. I think it needs to be very specifically dealt with. Let's maybe destroy that pipe for now. Fuel is no pickup. No fuel available. I know. I know. How's the ship doing? Unload fuel? Yeah. Get that unloaded. There we go. Unload the fuel. And allow it to be used for transports, etc. No issues with that at all. Can we now please... Can we now please think about... You are doing tree harvesting. This is the priority tree to get rid of. That's another priority tree to get rid of right there. Do I need to assign more trees to tree harvesting? I sincerely hope not. Not enough maintenance? What? We need more iron, clearly. I see. I see. So the issue is that we don't have enough... We don't have enough fuel. We don't have enough trucks. We don't have enough anything. We're starting to lose our grip on things. Let's get a fuel station right here. Let's get this quick built. And let's get that fueled up directly. We do have enough fuel. If this tree gets removed, I'm telling you, we can go right now. I know. Any chance that we get this tree removed today, please, video game? Where the heck are you going? You're just gonna pick up trees from over here? What's the point of prioritization if you ain't gonna do it? Oh, this is deeply frustrating. You know that? That is so unbelievably frustrating. Cracking unit? Let's say goodbye to the cracking unit. We need to get a brand new cracking unit. That set my plans back a little bit. Gotta be honest, that's disappointing. It's fine though. Right, that goes in there. That goes in there. Sour gas, let's output to here. Let's actually raise it up and put it down. And then let's go. Let's actually start refining. Good stuff. All right, we should have plenty of diesel. We should have plenty of diesel in just a moment. Might not have plenty of people, but that's okay. Any chance of any more refugees? No. Pause and restart? No. Okay, so we're gonna have to cut back on a couple of employees if we want to actually go, but that's fine. Missing input. We need more distillate. Ah, yes, we need more output. Cargo docks. What about cargo docks? Fluid modules. Yeah, let's tell you what. Let's get a cargo docks. Let's get a cargo dock. Some part needs to be in the ocean. Which bit needs to be in the ocean? Ground is not flat enough. Fluid module, yeah. That's okay. That's okay. Let's worry about that in just a sec. Let's get this across the line first. Okay. Sour water stripper. That's what we've got in here, right? We're actually doing the sour water stripping. That's fine. Rubber maker is heavy distillate to rubber and the other stuff. Let's get it out here. in there like so. Yep, that's fine. And let's stick this in there. And okay, that's it. That is all that we need in order to make everything, I believe. Now, what we need to focus on, very, very importantly, let's get this built. That should be built very, very soon. What we need to think about very, very soon is, are we going to be able to make enough diesel here? I sure as heck hope so. We should get a whole bunch of heavy gas oil once the backlog of heavy distillate clears. Shouldn't take too long, and that should pass on a whole bunch of benefits. I'm going to actually pause both of these in just a second. Yep. Pause both of those. Now, I think that we've got enough momentum to actually make this work. This gives us one every 20 seconds for... Okay, we probably need to get another rubber maker. But I think we can cope. I think we can cope. Low power. We shouldn't have low power. Let's boost it for now. I'm going to leave the boost in place so that we can just continue to clear the backlog of heavy distillate. Nice. All right. All right, that's a lot of fuel. That's a lot of fuel. We're going to need to get a lot of fuel. I have no idea how we fill up these fuel things. I presume that we're going to need to get other fuel tanks to go and take deliveries of fuel to these stranded people. The stranded trucks. I have no idea. Does it really matter at the moment? Probably not. I think that we'll manage to recover from this. I think this is a relatively small price to pay. We got some refueling stations that are up and running. Look at this. We got plenty of fuel. We got absolutely plenty of fuel. Pickup is broken as it lacks maintenance. Now, that's not something that you want to see. That is absolutely not something that you want to see. Excavators here. There we go. Okay, get them back on the job. Yeah, so we have a little problem here. We have a little problem. There's no... Yeah, okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. As long as we're able to get on top of our maintenance issue quickly, we'll have no issues. Maintenance is starting to decrease a little bit. That's fine. We're going to get on top of the fueling problem. We're going to get on top of the fueling problem fast. Are we going to do it? Are we going to get another little maintenance spiral? I don't think so. I think we'll be just fine. There's a couple of maintenance issues, but we've actually got the ability to start cranking out some major maintenance between these two facilities, especially if we stick them into boost. Will we have to? I don't know. We'll have to check. We'll have to check a little bit later in the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching this episode of Captain of Industry. My name, of course, has been Oba the Potato. Thanks as ever to Banana and Aurelio for being the two $25+ tier patrons. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye.